Oh, I've been busy lately, but I'm finally getting a little bit more work done with this tricycle. I got this bar in seized finally, and yeah, it was in there really bad. Had to use a couple of big ass pipe wrenches. I scarred it up a little bit there, and a little bit on the outside of here, but a little bit of sandpaper, it'll clean up a little bit since they're aluminum. I tried so hard, I even bent that bolt. Basically, I bolted it to my deck here and yanked on it with vice grips and stuff. So finally I can put the other brace bar in, but looking at this, the way it sits, the way this pedal's coming up over here, I'm afraid that the bar's coming up to the seat post, which I was actually going to lower this bracket down and cut the top off. Well, even if I do that, I think these bars are going to be way too close to the back of the pedal and you're going to hit your heel on it. And I could maybe even go without them, but I think all the angles will really look cool. So I can take this off of this bracket here, and it's adjustable. I can shorten it. I want to go to this hole down here, except the strut bars are actually too long. So now that I got them both unseized, I'm going to take a hacksaw probably, and I got to measure it better, but I'm going to cut about 3 inches or so off of the inside strut. So when I slide it in there, you won't even be able to tell I shortened it. Get everything over here. It's chain's got about the right tension on it. It's not quite tight. These bars are loose still. Not sure if I'm going to do them that way either, because that chain's pretty close to that one bar, but I could probably run a single bar from here and drill a hole in the middle of this and put the one bar to the center, and I think that would be probably strong enough with the other strut bars added to it. And then for tonight, I also want to get this head tube done. If you look, there's no bearing race over here because it wouldn't fit. I didn't have enough threads because the height of this front tube is way too long, higher than average. So I'm going to have to cut about an inch or so off of here. I'll do some more closer measurement and cut the bottom off, put all the bearing cups and the head set back together so that I actually, have bearings in there. But like I said, this was just to hold it up to see, measurements and stuff. And once I get that cut, then I can worry about what type of forks I want to use, because if you draw a line, if you follow this bolt straight down, that's where the contact patch of the tire should be for the wheel to return to center. And as the way it looks now, it's actually a little bit behind. It's pointing to behind the contact patch. The tire contact's up here. This bolt's pointing down there. So we're going to have to work on those angles too, but I'll see what I can get done tonight and I'll get back to you. Well, I'm running out of daylight. Sun's getting pretty low. It's getting dark out here, but I got the bars shortened. I cut 2.5 inches off of the interior bar of the strut. Got it all bolted out. I know I just got wing nuts and stuff on there. They're not real strong yet. But I got the brake down there, brake tab. Everything's tightened up back here. Everything's tightened up here. Everything pretty solid. I'm still going to have to work on that front end still. It's no bearings in it. But it'll work. So since this doesn't have a cable on it yet, and it is stuck in third gear, it won't shift into second or first unless I have a cable on it. I could try to tighten that up, but it's just not enough to put it down into first or second. So no seat either, but everything's working. See if I can tip this up one-handed. It's a one-wheel drive trike, by the way. So I'll see if I can ride it around a yard a little bit. I don't know if you saw that very good with the sun in the background, but it does ride. What really cracks me up is these exercise pedals. This one's even got a strap on there so you don't lose your foot. And the spoke decorations, they're very pretty. So, well, till next time.